adjusting to a new situation, new role, new team, new way of playing, new rules. It's extremely challenging. Get out of your comfort zone where basically you have seen and done everything and get into a new world where I mean the game itself is pretty similar, but there are a lot of things around which are very different.
A lot of people thought you were sort of overqualified for an assistant coaching gig, and we've seen Coach Katsikaris is an assistant with Utah. Do you encourage other head coaches in Europe to come here and be assistants? Do you think that they'll gain experience from that, or?
Well, I would encourage NBA teams to hire European coaches. It's not a matter of you to decide to go. It's a matter that them to feel that you can be good enough to be in front of the bench or eventually behind the bench, whatever. But still, is their call. Is the NBA team's call. So I think European coaches can help from different point of view, but also that, for example, it's impossible that an European coach jump to the NBA as a head coach and coach as a head coach at the first year. That's absolutely impossible. It will be extremely difficult for him. So let's say that is a great experience, which I recommend, of course, to my European colleague. But at the same time, it's the process is still long. We are very few ones here, right? So we have to convince everybody that we can help and we can bring some decent work to the NBA team.
One of your biggest competitors in the Eastern Conference is the Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Can you talk a little bit about, you saw him up close a few days ago, can you talk a little bit about his game and what you're seeing from him this season?
Giannis, I'm not discovering, right? He's a great player, great athlete, and he developed him as a player as well. I mean, as a basketball player in say more 360 degrees way. Of course, his athleticism. I remember one of the last play we had. He with just one dribble, he was under the basket. He was out of the 3.9. One in the corner, one dribble, he was under the basket to make him a decisive basket. So I'm happy to see European players get better, like Giannis, like Luka Doncic, like tonight Marjanovic had a great game. So of course it's a way still long to have a really very top one, but Giannis probably is one of the 2-3 closest to that.
Last question, Coach. What are your thoughts on this new FIBA windows, the qualifiers, and what do you think about the new World Cup with 32 teams?
No, new World Cup is going to be a great event, a great competition. Nothing better at the international level around, because the Olympic Games are limited to a very short number of teams. FIBA windows are what they are. I mean, you can get some good things. We did great with a completely brand new group of players, and many Spanish cities could watch the national team. But at the same time, there are too many problems for NBA teams, NBA players, EuroLeague players. I don't think this is the right way right now to continue. Right, we had this experience, which was taught us something, but I think it's probably in the next Olympic cycle it's better to change it, to find a way to combine better different interests and to have our, let's say, the whole schedule a little bit more harmonic and a little bit more coordinated between the different parts.